Coach Stansbury and guard Jared Savage. Coach, you want to start us off?
Yeah. Well, first off, we knew coming into here, it's just not a very difficult place to play because of your fans. It's a difficult place to play because of the team you got between those lines. And I'll tell you, Mike's got the most improved or surprising team in the Southeastern Conference this year. I mean, I know you guys, for them to come in this game, being where they were, after losing all those players they lost last year, they're much better than anybody ever anticipated them being. Bob, you may not write that, that's just the truth. They're a whole lot better. To have such a young team and a new team, they're by far the surprise in the league. You know, we kind of come in limping in a little bit. We got a new team, really not playing with our true point guard. We've started 3 different point guards in the last 3 games probably, trying to figure it out a little bit. That don't make you sleep very good. You know, you got to come in and handle this pressure. But give our guys credit. They did 2 things today that you got to do on the road to win that I've been preaching and hadn't really seen it. Is you got to have that grit. Where's our toughness and where's that grit at? That overcomes a lot of things. I saw it today. That's number 1. Number 2, we had 2 guards. We started the freshman point guard had 7 assists, and Tavion had 6, 13 between them. We haven't had 13 assists as a team all year long, probably, especially just between those two guys. Went in the first half, we were down. We knew the first 4 minutes of the second half was kind of the game, and we came out and responded, which we haven't been good, as Brad knows. We've gone in most games ahead at halftime. I don't know if we've gone in behind at halftime. Check that stat. We've been ahead all year long. But we've come out the first 4 minutes and hadn't performed very well. But today, we did. That first 4 minutes was key. Down 8, first time out up 2. Jarrett got us going. Jarrett jumped up and made some huge shots for us, played big, played a lot of minutes. And again, as I just told my team, I'd be proud of it today, whether you won or lost, because I saw something I want to see in us. Some fight and some grit. Now naturally it's a lot better when you get that W2. It's something we can build on. But I'm proud for these guys, and we've been fighting some things. We know we're going to be good in time. We're work in progress right now. These kind of games will help mold you a little bit. So I'm awful proud for that.
Questions?
Rick, you now brought 2 programs in here in one. Maybe Toby's done that, not too many other people have. Just how do you feel about that?
You know, Bob, I haven't even thought about it. The only program I was thinking about right now is Western Kentucky. And you know we've had been up here many times, we had many awards through the years. You know, it's just, I've always said, to me, this was one of the most difficult places to play in the SEC. When Arkansas was right, they wasn't allowed a place in this conference to play. So, been up here many a time. But to bring a new team in here, you know, we got 1 guy back, 1 starter back in Tavion. It's played. Everybody else is new, kind of broken a little bit at our point guard play. And to get a win against a team that, I don't know if there's anybody playing better than them in the SEC. I mean, Auburn, Tennessee, outside that, nobody is. For them to go on that road and win at Colorado State like they did, that don't happen. You've already beaten a good Indiana team here. You had Texas beat on the road. You've been blowing out people here. And I think this was the first time you've lost a non-conference game in, what, 28, 29 games? What's that stat, Bob? What is that?
I think they won 28 in a row.
28 in a row. So to do all that, I don't think about bringing the other team in here. I'm proud of this team. I'm proud for them. I'm proud that they get a taste what grit is, what toughness is. And that's something I had not consistently seen. Now we'll build on that.
What'd you think of that Bassey-Gafford matchup and how your guy was able to hold his own?
Well, our guy's pretty good. Gafford's a terrific player. You know, I think Charles, from the tip, had to understand what we said, how fast Gafford is in transition. Well, he didn't go in transition to tip. He started at half court and got a layup. I mean, he's like gets shot out of a cannon. Not many big guys can run like Gafford. Charles got really, I thought he got into his legs a little bit today too, from a fatigue standpoint. But Charles was a man too. He stood up and held his own. He made a great read late in that game. We're down 1, a great pass. Those are kind of plays and kind of games that, again, that will make him better too. But Charles is a really good young big guy.
Rick, it was kind of a throwback game to two officials. When's the last time you had that experience, and how was it?
Hey, I can't talk about officiating, but I said, yeah, it's good. That's one less guy we got to worry about being bad. So we just got 2 of you guys, so you can't print that now, Bob. So most time I've been up here, we had 3 bad ones. We just have 2 bad ones this time. So I told them that. So hey, what it is what it is. They did as good a job as they could do. I told Brian that. You know, it's not an easy game to officiate. Anytime you officiate an Arkansas game, it's not easy. Because those guys are active. I mean, they're pressing it into you. But as good as they could call it, and you all know I was on them too. But we got as good as calls games we can get. We shoot more free throws than Arkansas does. That's a good stat for us, on the road in particular.
Jared, Coach was talking about the need to show grit and toughness in the second half of the game, especially on the road. What did you guys show today that you don't think you had earlier this season in some of these situations?
I think we just locked in defensively, offensively. You had toughness coming out of halftime. We knew how important it was the first 4 minutes of the second half to really jump on them and get that lead back closer to us.
Brandon, if we've been behind at halftime yet this year,
Indiana State, you were down 2.
we was down 2.
Mhm.
Okay.
Jared, can you break down those last couple of plays there, the defensive stand you guys made to win the game? How did that play out for you?
Just went 2-3 out of bounds. They threw the lob, and I think Charles got a little tip on the ball, and that's it. Just made a play on the ball.
What was that feeling like? I saw you guys start running around the court afterward.
Yeah, that was pretty good. I like turned it up with my teammates.
Jared, can you talk about your shooting today? It seemed like, I know you've been trying to get on track here lately. What was working for you today?
I mean, it just went through. I seen it go through once, and as a shooter, that's all you need to see. And I just started knocking down shots.
Rick,
Go ahead. Coach got me. Brad, you got me.
how important in a game like this, atmosphere like this, when you have someone like Jared that can jump up and make shots like you did today?
You gotta, no matter what you do defensively, you gotta make some shots. And, you know, Jarrett, as you well know, we've moved him around the last week and a half, all kind of positions. Changed that point guard spot. You know, he's been at the 2, then we played him at the 4. But anytime, you know, he's got a clean look at it, he's got a total green light. Total green light. He has ability to jump up and do what he did today. How many of those 5 came in the second half? I mean, 5 threes. How many did you make second half? 4 second half. Those are huge on the road. They're just not 3 points. They're energy, the momentum builders. And it happens to the other way when the other team makes them. You know, we had a bad play up 3 or 4, Josh's play. He just hands a casual handoff that leads to a basket and a foul, and Josh gets dismissed from the game. That's a horrible play right there on our part. Now we got to play the rest of the game without him. That's not easy. Again, that's why I'm proud of these guys. We had guys come in and play with grit and toughness. And grit and toughness overcome a lot of talent most of the time. And again, particularly on the road, you got to have it. You find out what you're made of. Everybody's good at home. Those teams can go on the road and win. When you're down 10 with 5 minutes to go, that's when you find out what you're really made of. That's when the coach really needs you. He don't need you when you're up 10 at home or up 20 at home. He needs you on the road unless it gets tough. And today, when it got tough, we were pretty good. I like that about our guys today.
Last one, bro.
Ricky,
Yes,
talk
sir.
about that look Bessie had on one basket on the other end. He blocks Harris's shot. He had 5 blocks. What about his impact, defensively?
He was, Gafford, his stats today. 17 points, 17 and 9. He got his average pretty much, didn't he? I mean, he's a load in there now. We mixed it up how we guarded him. We doubled him some. We zoned him some. When the other big guy came off the bench, we fronted him, didn't double him. We tried to give him multiple looks, so he never got comfortable. And I would say those 17 points, I would say at least 10, 11, 12 of them probably came in transition layup or putback. How many of them came on a pass, him posted up and scoring? I wouldn't think more than 2 or 3 of them. So I thought we did a very good job limiting him on that block, his effectiveness.
Everybody good?